Right, so that's the frother all cleaned out, ready to go back in. So
I'm going to show you how to put it back on. Right, again, black's right, white's left. So we're going to follow the pipes. Just hold them without crossing them. If you look under here, you'll see where the pipes come from. The two holes, the only place they can fit back in. Just give them a little wiggle and push them through nice and easily. And with this hand, just pop your hand in and you'll feel the two.
Just trying to see if I can see this here. Yeah, so this is just the side.
The side little flat, and you'll feel the two pipes that you pulled through.
Which, I shall see you doing that.
All you're doing is pulling it nice and easily through. Now when you come to this part, make sure this is sort of out of the way.
Yeah, and that's the coffee, just for the coffee
this
side.
Just for your coffee, yep. You've got the two spouts there.
Yep.
Just slip straight onto them two, give it a little wiggle, and you're back on.
Okay.
That's all you have to do. Then with your remaining coffee pipe, if it's in that groove there, always make sure that you pop that back in there. There's like a little lip on that, and just make sure it goes in there because coffee will come down.
That's a common one that we've had people call up about, where they find their coffee's running down the back. If I try and lift this up, whether it's running down the back there, so they've got the spout on and they've got coffee coming down the back there or into the tray, and that's normally where that's come off, or it's come off at the back, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. And just out of interest, because forgive me for being, a little bit thick when it comes to actually maintaining these machines internally, the two pipes that are behind here, so you did those two pipes, didn't you?
Yep.
The other two pipes that you've slid it onto, how often do you do anything with those?
I would just clean them, to be honest. Make sure there's no build-up of milk sitting on the surface.
So could you, sorry, a bit of pain, just take that off again.
Yep.
Just, this is for my own benefit as well, because
just give it a wiggle.
These two pipes here,
yep.
I mean that looks, what is that there?
They get hot.
Right.
And they do tend to, I mean, if it melts and shuts a hole, then you need a replacement.
Right. So is that something more for us to do during a service rather than the customer to do?
The customer can't. The problem being is you can't take these off.
Right. Okay. That's what I thought I'd ask, because just seeing those, I just wonder whether that's something the customer should do. If you've got yourself
some pipe cleaners, then it always pays just to give it a little poke just to make sure the hole's clear. Again, they're both clear, so there shouldn't be any problems there.
We always recommend don't use anything else other than the proper pipe cleaners, because the amount of times we've had people use paper clips, they've scored the inside, and then what happens is the milk, you end up grooves in there, cuts in there and things, and the milk gets stuck in there and you can't get the milk out because you've caused damage inside, and the only thing is then changing it completely. Alright, so that was more for my own benefit, so that's fine.
I'll just slide that back on.
So that's it pretty much done. It's back together, and then it's just the milk spout.
Making sure that bit's back in, and then your outlet back on. So just again give it a little squeeze.
And that's it done.
Yep.
Okay, and then obviously milk pipes just then would go back into the sides, but we'd recommend you'd now use
your milk cleaner.
I won't bother filming this bit because we'd do I think we got this separately, but basically you'd use your milk cleaner, you'd through milk clean, and then do a separate one for the rinse afterwards, which I think we've got on another film. But that is how it should be done and stripped down completely.